Hello everyone, this is Chris and welcome back to Cosmic Chapter 2. And today we are doing anything but working on Hitman because in between episodes, once again, I did some more work. I was working more on this one area for like the last few little things I needed to get done for Hitman. And then tragedy struck. I was like standing, I think it was about here. I was in my inventory doing things and then some skeletons hit me off and threw me into the drink. I had no rockets like in my hotbar or anything. I was hurriedly like rushing trying to get them, and I lost everything. Literally everything, including my basalt box, including like the redstone I needed. So yeah, I am not on speaking terms with Hitman today because of that one incident. Thankfully, because of like so many good people on Cosmic, and just because like I had a bunch of stuff anyways, I was able to get my stuff back relatively quickly. Like I had some spare tridents, I had some spare like netherite things, and I had some spare other things. So it wasn't too much of a loss, but still, that one death just put a sour taste in my mouth. So Hitman's gonna take a little bit longer to work on, and I think it's for the best that we actually just not work on Hitman today because we've done 2 videos in a row just straight working on it. So we should probably add a little bit of variety in and actually work on other things. And it feels almost refreshing saying this, but we are once again going to work on my big ocean monument base because for the most part, for the majority of the season, I've actually been doing most of my stuff inside my small little starter house, and I love it. It's a great little place, but I definitely think I need to put more focus over here and to actually start thinking about moving in and getting other things done. So, yeah, more work definitely needs to be done, which is what we will be doing today. Last time we worked here, I had a serious bottleneck with Dark Prismarine, so in these last couple weeks, I've been grinding out getting like at least some, and yeah, this still isn't a lot, but it should be enough to at least help build a little bit of what I want to build today. Which, by the way, the first thing I actually want to build is sort of a an archway around the entire base because otherwise, like think about it, when you head your way in, you're just like basically you drop yourself in. So we're gonna have to definitely think about a way to get yourself up and down, but I think first off, what we should really do is think about building a little bridgeway around the entire outskirts of this base. So this balcony bridgeway area is gonna stretch out 6 blocks, and then it's basically going to just mimic the circle area around it. So yeah, and the outskirts is going to be made out of this dark prismarine. I don't think I would have wanted it to be made entirely out of dark prismarine. I think that would just be way too much. But I think at least the outskirts of it should be more than enough. Now that that ring is built up, the next logical thing would probably be to grab the prismarine bricks and fill it in. Well, what I actually kind of want to do is actually kind of make it not flat, because otherwise this would be a very just flat ring right here. So what I kind of want to do is head my way down here and sort of build a curve up, going down starting 6 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the sixth one we will use prismarine, and then we will have a slow, gradual like way up, linking up to the one bridge. That way it won't look completely flat. About an hour later, and we finally have the foundations of this one pathway. And you see what I mean? How it sort of slowly goes its way up rather than it just going up one wall and then across. Yeah, I am very, very happy with the way this one pathway is already turning out. But if we go up here a little bit, you might notice that it is not done. It is far from done. We still have to place in all of these prismarine bricks, which will be probably not too hard. I mean, it's not going to be too much of a task. We just got to make sure that we can find some way of lighting it up. Kind of like what I did with the outskirts with these prismarine. We got to find some way on keeping this thing lit and not have it become a mob spawning area. And after finishing up this entire area, I realized that the easiest way to do it is just the slab with the sea lantern underneath the trick. Like, it's easy. It's a why didn't I think of that before? Because it definitely does the job. And if we take a fly up just to have a look at it, I mean, I don't think it's gonna look too incredibly different, but just to have a look at it. Okay, it's actually looking much more different than I thought. Like this one bridgeway, it's it's already making like a huge difference to the base. I think the next thing we should do is build out an actual entranceway to get yourself down here rather than using this kind of terrible looking water area. So what I think we should do is create four, I guess you could call them pillars on every single one of these sides, and then on the inside have sort of a an actual waterway. That way it'll be outside of the range of the ocean monument, which shouldn't allow the guardians to spawn, but should allow us to make bubble elevators. Now that the foundations are in place with these dark prismarine pillars, it's now time to build up the actual framework of this type of thing. And yes, that clicking is as annoying as it might sound, but I do need more prismarine. Like, this is eating up so much prismarine. Like, you remember all that prismarine that Kayflip gave me? It's gone. It is completely drained out. I have no more of it, so I am unfortunately having to listen to this, like, uncomfortably annoying clicking all the time, but yeah, it's what you have to do, I guess. And the entire thing isn't just going to be made out of just prismarine. This front bit actually has a pretty cool looking design, and if I'm honest, like, out of the entire base so far, I kind of wish I had windows. Like, I've been trying in a creative world to build up some windows, and I have just not found a good way to make it look actually fit in. So, in case you do know any type of good design that would make windows fit inside this space, then please do let me know where I could find, like, maybe a screenshot of it or something like that, because yeah, I think just that's a missed opportunity, not seeing the outside of the ocean. I think I have an idea on how to fix this clicking noise. Oh, this is so much better. This is, oh, blessed silence. Oh, I have missed this. Now that we have the bulk of the thing created, let's actually work on the design at the front of it, and it feels so quiet now. You can only hear my voice. Like, there's no block placing sounds, there's no nothing like that. It's just eerily silent all of a sudden. And after getting some prismarine bricks, we managed to make this thing, which is, honestly, I feel like it's pretty cool. Now, I'm not exactly sure if I should place in windows in these areas, or if I should place in other types of blocks. I don't know, let me know what you think, because I'm not sure. But anyways, on to the purpose of that pillar, and that is having water elevators. And I'm considering right here digging all the way down, having like a sort of waterway down this way. The only problem is that it's at, yeah, the exact same layer as the ocean, which means that we're gonna have to build another pillar, which is basically the same thing on that side before we can actually build this water elevator. And because it's a relatively similar design on this side, it shouldn't hopefully be too hard to do. Why do I say things like that? Like, seriously, why do I say things like that? Why do I say that things like this shouldn't take too much time to make, when in actuality it took me about 2 hours to build this entire thing? And yeah, at least in the end, it looks really cool. I'm really in love with the way it looks. I mean, I still kept in with the theme of actually adding in this type of thing, which, by the way, I added in actual windows right here rather than just having big empty open spaces. And also, this wall was looking very bland, just like with no patterns or anything. So what I did is I added this sort of, I guess, pattern type thing leading all the way up. And in the end, I think it actually looks really good, because if we go away from it, say if we go back to this one island right over here, then yeah, you can't really see it too well, but you could just tell enough that yeah, something is going on over there. Now, the only thing is that we're going to have to build these things 3 more times, which will take me so much time. But yeah, the other unfortunate thing is that we need to clear out this thing that's filled with water. Like, I don't want to have any type of water inside of here apart from the water elevators, which means that, yep, time to break out the old sponges again. Something which I thought I didn't have to break out for literally the rest of this season. I once again have to break out. I mean, I'm glad that we have sponges anyways, otherwise that I'd have to just basically fill in this entire space with just blocks and break them again. So I'm at least glad they're in the game, but still, clearing out water. This has been the bane of this base's existence. Just every time I come over to work at this base, I'm always so excited. But then when I have to actually get down to like the the grindy bit of things. It's just like, here we go again, I guess. Here we go again. But at least in some ways, it is kind of satisfying trying to clear out an entire area of water. But on one side, on one hand, like, it is very frustrating when you make a room just too big to make a situation like this where you are not making any progress at all. Like, I'm using so many sponges and nothing is happening. Like, what is going on here? Can you tell it's been a while? Can you tell it's been quite a while since I've had to clear out water last? Oh, I am so out of it. I don't know any proper techniques. I can't remember exactly how to do it. I can't remember exactly what I'm doing with this, and this is going to be a tough bit. Like, before, like, again, I was kind of complaining about, like, oh yeah, building this whole thing took a long time. This is going to take a long time and be incredibly dull. That actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was, and if we have a look, there is a lot of space in here. Like, in my mind, I think we could actually place in a few different types of farms in here, or something like that. Little side note, it kind of looks like there's a wedding happening, and I'm supposed to be DJ's best man for something. Um, I guess I can. I guess so. Sure, okay. I'm apparently DJ's best man for some type of wedding, I guess. That's kind of cool. Oh, hello, DJ. Hello, what's up? What's up? Anything? Just wanted to. Oh, throw me more fireworks. Okay. I have more than enough now. Like, DJ has made a crazy like creeper farm, and he's just been gifting out like so many of them so much of the time. And yeah, thanks a bunch. Thanks a bunch. I need them, especially since I don't have a creeper farm right now. So to my knowledge, it sounds like DJ and Lynn are getting married inside of Minecraft. I think I've not caught up too much with this. Like, I've been put in a group chat for some reason. I have no idea what it's for, like for some type of wedding thing. But yeah, I'm just a smidge confused as to how it's gonna happen or what it's for. Strange weddings aside, let's actually work on getting this one elevator done. And did I? Oh no, this is just for the temporary war thing. Okay, I was panicking. I missed it a little bit, but yeah, let's actually work on getting this one water elevator in. And now that we have some kelp going in all the way to the top, we should have this one pretty much done. So all we gotta do is break this, place this, and there we go. Now we actually have ourselves a way to actually get ourselves to the top. So now all we have to do is the exact same thing on this side, and then I think we should be pretty much good for this first one. And I say the exact same thing. I mean, it's just going to be 1, 2 with a little bit of water right at the bottom. So, but pretty much the exact same thing. I mean, it's still holding the function of getting you up and down. So I guess it's the same thing. It's like the same build. It's the same everything. It's just serving the opposite function to the first one. And with that, we finally now have a proper way on getting ourselves down and up. Which means we could finally, at last, get rid of this stupid little piece of water that's just been sitting out there in the middle of nowhere for no reason. And it just feels so much cleaner now not having that big water thing. I mean, granted, this first one isn't too clean right now with so many different types of openings and stuff, but just having that water be gone, it feels so much more open now, too. But the sad reality is that we are only a quarter of the way done with adding in these pillars. I mean, the first one, it looks really incredible, but yeah, we need to add another one there, and another one there. And this one took me, like, much longer than I thought, so. And because this is all the prismarine we have left, yeah, that's put a pretty big damper on this entire project, having like essentially no prismarine, but just flapping fish all around the place. You're not helping, Mr. Fish. You're not helping. Like, yeah, that wasn't helpful. Okay, maybe a quick AFK session will help me get at least a little bit more prismarine. A couple hours later, and okay, this is not a lot. I mean, it'll kind of do the job. I mean, It'll at least we'll at least be able to do some of what I want to do, which is a very small sum, but I guess it's better than nothing. Well, we can't even work on it yet anyways, because we need to level out this whole area to get down to Y35, I think. So, yeah, I guess we gotta do some digging before we could do some block placing. With the help of my little slime friends, we managed to dig out the area which we're going to have the second one in, so yeah, I'll have to dig out the rest of this later, but I figured we do just enough to at least get started on the second one. And by the skin of our teeth, we managed to finally finish this, at least the first, the front bit of this one. And if we dig ourselves down and we hop over here, we can see that, yeah, it looks essentially the same as the first one, but, just missing the back bit. And I think because of how slim all my resources are right now, I think I'm gonna end the episode here, but yeah, for now, I am actually pretty happy with what we have done, building this entire walkway up here, building in 1.5 of these pillar type things. So yeah, we've done quite a bit of work in this one episode. So in the next episode, I will either be at some type of of wedding or probably be back at Hitman. Or both. Probably most likely both. I'll be at both. But yeah, for now, that's pretty much all I have for you. So thanks for watching, and I will see you all later.